Hi guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel for another video. I'm so excited about this one because I'm going on a one-night quick backpacking trip to one of the most scenic spots in New Hampshire. I am going to Franconia Ridge and I'm so excited. I'm going to hit the summit of Mount Liberty and stay overnight at the Liberty Brook tent site. And I'm going, me, myself, and my dog. So Callie is going to join. She has done so many day trips with me in the Whites. She's actually done 42 out of the 48 4,000 footers, but I've never brought her backpacking. I've never brought her to sleep in my tent overnight, and so this is going to be interesting. So here she is. She is mostly wheat and terrier, and she's about 6 years old, and she just got groomed a couple of days ago, so she's getting all pretty for the video. So you'll see a little puppy in this video. So since Callie has never been on a backpacking trip before, I decided to get her a lot of gear to make it as comfortable as possible. And that leads me into the exciting announcement that this video is actually sponsored by Backcountry. So thank you Backcountry for sponsoring. They hooked us up with everything Callie and myself need. I really enjoy using Backcountry because they have so much for any type of outdoor activity that you're going on. So whether you're camping, hiking, I really enjoy skiing and snowboarding and paddleboarding. So no matter what you get yourself into in the outdoors, Backcountry probably has what you need. And they have things from so many different brands, from Patagonia, North Face, and a lot of the stuff I just got from them is from a company called Roughwear, which I actually wasn't familiar with until I saw them all on the Backcountry website. So I'm going to show you some of Callie's hiking gear that I got. I am most excited about this blanket. So it's pretty large. It's a dog blanket. It's kind of like a puffy material and it's like really good quality, so I can't imagine her clawing through it. And so this is going to be really good for her to sleep on and under, so it's big enough that she can sleep on it and then have the rest drape over her to keep her warm while we're in the tent, because I think the temperature is going to be around 30 degrees. And I also got her own little dog backpack so she can carry some of her food and treats up by herself. I don't really mind carrying her dog food and treats for her, but I just thought she would look adorable with this. And then maybe we can start small and then maybe grow into her carrying more and more gear if we do more backpacking in the future. And something else I needed for Callie on this trip is a dog bowl. So this is a collapsible dog bowl, again from Roughwear, and you can pack it up with the food and then cinch it closed. And this will fit in the backpack that she's bringing. A big change I decided to make on this hike is switching to a foam sleeping pad, because my inflatable sleeping pad is kind of expensive and I didn't want to risk having it in the tent with Callie because I didn't want her stepping on it and puncturing a hole. So I'm playing it super safe on today's hike and testing out a foam pad, which I've never used. This is brand new, and it'd be really sweet if I end up liking this because it is going to save me a lot of time at night not having to inflate a sleeping pad. So I think that's everything that Callie needed for today's hike. A couple things that I wanted for myself to make myself more comfortable out in the White Mountains in the cold weather was a new base layer set to sleep in. So I got a 250 merino wool base layer top and bottoms from Smartwool. They feel super warm. So I got the top and the bottoms, both in gray, and I'm really excited to sleep in these. I also got myself a new pair of Darn Tough socks because honestly you can never have enough. You'll also see me wear these sunglasses in the hike, which I think are awesome. They're from the company Gooder, which I saw my friend Liz wear on the boat one day, and she told me a lot of good stuff about them, so when I saw them on the Backcountry website, I was really pumped and I got them in purple. So I feel super comfortable going into this hike with all this new gear, and I think Callie's really going to love the blanket and the backpack, and I'm really excited to see her use those items in action. Everything I mentioned that I got from backcountry.com, the links are in the description of this video, so if you saw something that you liked, go into the description and click the link and check it out. And Backcountry hooked me up with an exclusive offer to share with you to save 15% off your first purchase at backcountry.com. It is Nahamsha 15 and exclusions apply, but put everything you need in your cart and add the coupon and see what you can save. So again, thank you Backcountry, and let's get into the hike. Alright, I just made it to the Flume Visitor Center where I thought I was going to park, but there was a sign that said no overnight parking. So I'm going to try another parking lot about a third of a mile up the road. But yeah, I didn't expect that. Alright, this is much better. I'm at the Liberty Springs trailhead and I'm going to the Liberty Springs tent site, so that's perfect. Callie's back there. I am going to have the rest of my coffee, definitely have my dunks. It is about 2:30 right now, so I have plenty of time before the end of the day to get up there. Are you ready to go backpacking? Just about ready to go. My last sip of my coffee. All right, let's do this thing. All right, we're officially on the trail. The trail's a little wet because it downpoured yesterday, so I'm probably gonna have wet feet for this hike. I am on the White House Trail. This is gonna be a little less than a mile, and then we're gonna be on the Franconia bike path, and then up our way to Liberty. Callie's looking good in her backpack. I keep thinking peak foliage is over, but it just keeps getting better and better. No, don't get your food wet. Your food's in there. This is the bike path we're gonna walk on for 0.2 miles. So this is where we join the Appalachian Trail. Neat. .6 miles until the campsite. It's warm for mid-October. I brought so many layers and I'm just gonna walk up in a t-shirt. I haven't worn this pack since July, but it feels good. Girl. The Flume slide trail's that way, and that's one of the hardest trails in the Whites. So we're gonna go up this way instead. 2 miles until the campsite. Get off my foot! There's about 0.8 miles to the tent site. but it's not going to be an easy 0.8 miles. Whew. I just got asked if I was a thru hiker, which it's a very valid question considering my pack and I still have my AT tags on. But hopefully next year, come on ATC, tell people it's okay again. 0.2 miles to the campsite, and this is my favorite snack to power through on trail. All right, we found our tent platform for the night. You can see a little bit of a view through the trees. You can see the sun going down. This is tent site number 10. I think we're gonna set up the tent and then try to bag Liberty before it gets too dark. Callie was really funny walking past all the tents because she flipped out every time she heard someone moving in a tent. She was so scared she didn't want to walk past them. So it's kind of funny. This is all new territory for her. My tent is going to be really hard to set up on this platform because I need to stake it into the ground in order to keep it up. I'll show you how I managed to do that. I've done it once before, but it's not easy. It takes some time to set up. Got really cold as soon as I stopped hiking. No. Good. All right, I think this is the best I can do. It seems pretty sturdy, but these stakes are supposed to be in the ground, but instead they're in these little eyelet things screwed into the platform. So there's not that many eyelets, so they're kind of staked out in weird places. So I put some of the heavier stuff in the tent, like our quilts and my stove and my sleep clothing. I'm gonna take Callie's backpack off and then we're gonna go to the summit and watch the sunset, which is soon, because it took so dang long to get this tent up. All right, we're officially on Franconia Ridge. Lincoln and Lafayette are gonna be that way. Flume and Liberty are gonna be this way. It's getting really close to sunset. So beautiful. Hi, Kelly. The sun's gone. We were up here by ourselves, which was incredible. There was someone up here when we got here, but he left shortly after, so I got some really good photos and videos in, as you just saw. And now we're gonna go back to the tent and eat dinner and just chill. Cool. Callie's all wrapped up in her little dog blanket. I got my sleeping pad out. It was so nice not having to blow up a sleeping pad. And I have my pillow, my little light that I got in my Karen box. That's my quilt. She looks very concerned, but very sweet. She's doing very good. Good morning. Good morning, Callie. Good morning. Packed up in about 10 minutes. It is just after 7 o'clock in the morning, and actually sunrise was 2 minutes ago, so it's light out, and we're gonna go back to the car now. All right, I'm on the chill down. It should go by pretty quick. I did not get much sleep last night. I was cold. It was in the 30s. Callie was shaking, I think just because she was nervous. So I put her in my sleeping bag, and then she got out of my sleeping bag. And I don't know, I was just nervous all night just because I was worried about her. I get a lot better sleep when I'm by myself, but I am gonna go home and shower before work. Might be late for work, but whatever. This is worth it. I was just checking the weather to see what the temperature was right here, and it's 36 degrees. But when I was looking at that, it also said there's 100% chance of snow on Saturday. So I'm really excited for that. I'm excited to do some snow hikes. I just ran into a man that watches my videos, and I didn't get your name, but I hope you're watching this. It was really nice to meet you. Almost back at the car, and if you know me, you know what I'm about to say. I have work in an hour. Yeah, took me a little longer than I thought to get down. Probably not gonna be on time, but that's okay because my boss is me. So that makes it easy. All right, as you can see behind me, I am just editing this video and realized I never made an outro. So I just want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. That was a fantastic trip to Gilmon. I am so happy I did it. I had such a great time with Callie, and I look forward to making some more hiking videos soon, especially in the winter because it snowed today. So subscribe so you can see my future videos. Again, check out the links for anything backcountry that you might need. Use my code. It would really help out my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.